Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Leah and I run the small crochet business Crocheting Dreams, and today I will be showing you all how to crochet a bumblebee. This is what they look like. I will be showing you how to make this, and it's pretty easy. So let's get into it. Okay, so for this bee, you will need some size 6 black yarn for the stripes, size 6 yellow yarn for the body, and some size 6 white yarn for the wings. You will also need a 6mm crochet hook and a upholstery needle, stitch marker, scissors, and some polyfill to stuff the bee with when we're done. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so we're going to start off by placing 10 half double crochet in a magic ring. Next, we're going to do 10 increases, half double crochet increases all the way around. We're going to place 1 half double crochet and then a half double crochet increase into the next stitch, and we're going to do that a total of 10 times, and by the end of this we will have 30 stitches. For round 4, we're going to just put 1 half double crochet in every stitch around, and there should be 30 stitches. Before you finish your last stitch, we're going to color change to black for the stripes. So start your half double crochet, and then we're just going to finish it with our stripe color. Okay, for the next 2 rounds, we're going to just half double crochet around in our stripe color. So that will be for rounds 5 and 6. And I will meet you back when we're almost done with that. Okay, so we're almost done with the first round for the stripes, and I just wanted to show you guys something that I do. It's completely optional. I just feel like it makes a smoother color change instead of having like that weird in and then it just continues and then you have like the little stripe. This sort of helps with it. So we can do this one normal, but in our last stitch of the round, what we're going to do, since it's half double crochet, instead of working into this part of the stitch, we're actually going to work through like the hole. So you're going to place a half double crochet through that, and then you're going to do your first stitch of the next round. You're going to go through the first stitch of the last round, so this right here, this stitch right here is what we're going to go into. So we're going to half double crochet into there, and then we'll finish it just because it helps with the color change, and then you don't have a huge like line. So that's my tip for the color change, but of course completely optional. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. So now we will do our last round of the first stripe. See you back after we finish that. Okay, so once again, now that we finished this round, the 2 rounds, we're going to color change back to our body color. And now we're going to do 2 more rounds of half double crochet in this yellow. And I'll see you back after we finish those 2 rounds. Okay, so now that we finished those 2 rounds, we're once again going to color change back to our stripe color. And once again, we're going to do 2 rounds of half double crochet. And once again, I will see you back after we finish those rounds. Okay, so now that we've finished 2 more rounds of half double crochet, we're once again going to switch back to our body color. And this time we're only going to do 1 round of half double crochet. Okay, so at this point we do not need our stripe color anymore, so we can cut and tie that off. And also at this point we are going to begin decreasing to close the bee. So for this next round we're going to place 1 half double crochet in the next stitch. And then we're going to do a decrease, but to make sure that this closes nicely, how we're going to do this decrease is we're going to go into the next stitch, and we're going to pull through, and then into the next stitch, so that we have 3 loops on our hook, and we're going to pull through all 3. So we're going to do that all the way around for a total of 10 times. So half double crochet, and then decrease. For the final, now at this point we're going to pause and we're going to stuff the body before we do our final round. Okay, now that we've stuffed the bee for the final round, we're just going to do decreases all the way around. So that will be 10 decreases. And to finish it off, we're just going to do a slip stitch in the next stitch. Cut your yarn, leaving a little bit of a tail so we can close him. And then to close our bee, how I prefer to do this is weaving the upholstery needle through stitches. So we're going to go into this side and out the other. And we're just going to repeat that all the way around. So in and out. In and out. In and out, in and out, and then we'll just pull and finish securing our yarn tail. And there is the body of our bee. So next, we're going to make the wings. So taking our white yarn, we're going to make a magic ring. And we're simply going to place 8 half double crochet in the magic ring. Close your magic ring and place a slip stitch in the first stitch of what would be your next round. And at this point, cut, leaving a tail to sew the wings onto the bee. And that is all for the wings. So we're going to make 2 of them, and then we will sew them on. Okay, so now we are going to sew on the wings. So make sure that the seam or the side where the round starts and ends is on the bottom. So so we want to put the wings on the top, obviously. And we're going to start by putting our the long tail of our wing, right? And we're going to place it in the center, in the stitch of the last stripe, and the first body part. So here. So we're going to put the wing like this through there, and then on the back side we're going to go through this stitch on the wing, pull through, go back in through this stitch to the front part, and then do the same on the front through this stitch, and then go back in, and we're just going to come out farther back. And then for the magic ring, for your tail of the magic ring, we're going to do that, only we're just going to put it through and have it come out where our other one ended. This way it's secure. So just like this. And that is how we're going to do the wing. So take your other wing, thread your tail, and we're going to go back in the exact same stitch we did the first wing in. And then do the back stitch, back through, and the front stitch, and back through. And I like to have my wing tail, the tails of the wings, come out at the same place. That way I can just tie them all together. And then we're going to do the same thing with the magic ring tail. And that's it. And then we'll just tie these and tuck them in. Okay, and then for the face of my bee, I just embroidered 2 lines for the eyes, and that is it. If you would rather use safety eyes, feel free. I just prefer to do the crochet, crochet on the eyes, because then it's baby safe, and I like how it looks more. But there you go, now you have a bumblebee. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe. I'll have a new free tutorial out for you every month. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day.